Alright, Brainiacs, buckle up because it's about to get funky. I'm Hugo the Honey Badger, your wild and wacky guide to the world of trivia, and today we're diving into something totally pawsome. Seriously, have you ever heard of a university where students can just design their own educational paths? Whoa! Talk about wild! Let's pounce on today's mind blower. Get ready to rock and roll, folks. Today we're chatting about Brown University, an Ivy League school in Providence, Rhode Island, founded way back in 1764. And let me tell you, it's got more twists and turns than a snake on a skateboard. Brown is famous for its open curriculum. That means, like, students get to choose their own classes without mandatory requirements. It's like having a buffet, but with knowledge instead of snacks. For real, it empowers students to create their own learning adventures. And now, hold on to your fur. This next bit is bonkers. Did you know Brown has historical ties to the transatlantic slave trade? Yup, it's true. They've even got something called the Slavery and Justice Report to dig into it. It's a hot topic with lots of debate, but it's super important to keep talking about it, you know? Speaking of wild stuff, check this out. Brown is linked to 12 Nobel Prize winners. Yeah, those prizes for being super smart and inventing cool things. That's a lot of brain power buzzing around campus. And guess what? Brown is on a mission to be carbon neutral by 2040. That means they're working hard to not harm our planet. It's like they're superheroes for the Earth. Talk about being a leader in sustainability. Personally, I daydream about what it would be like to choose my own classes. Imagine taking advanced honey hunting or wildlife comedy 101. That'd be wild and zany, right? You could learn so much about what you love. And here's a brain teaser for you. Brown's campus has these old colonial era buildings. They're like time machines that let you touch history. You can practically hear the whispers of the past as you walk by. Now, here's where it gets extra spicy. The John Hay Library at Brown has books bound in, wait for it, human skin. I know it sounds like a spooky bedtime story, but it's a peek into some crazy historical bookbinding practices. Totally perplexing, right? And get this, folks, Brown moved to Providence in 1770. That move was a game changer, helping it grow into the big brainy powerhouse it is today. Plus, the campus is like a zoo of architecture. From old school to modern, it's a visual storybook of how Brown's evolved over centuries. Pause for a moment to imagine that. Okay, now here's where it gets dicey. There's still a lot of debate about the impact of Brown's ties to slavery. Some folks think the university should do more to address its past, while others have different views. It's important to keep the conversation going, folks. And speaking of brainy, Brown's got one of the most selective admissions processes. Only about 5% get in. That's like picking the shiniest star from the sky. It helps create this super diverse, talented student body that brings all kinds of perspectives. Oh, and did you know Brown is the biggest landowner in Providence? They're like the king of the jungle, contributing tons to the city's economy and culture. Let's roar and explore, right? Next up is a doozy. We'll be exploring the history of another Ivy League school, but I'm keeping my fur zipped for now. Stay tuned for more academic adventures. And that's the tail end of that tale. For real. Till next time, stay wild and wonderful, and remember, keep your tails wagging and your minds curious. Hakuna Matata, folks.